Oklahoma football has produced some really good running backs this decade, including guys such as DeMarco Murray, Joe Mixon, Samaje Perine, Kennedy Brooks, and Trey Sermon. I'm definitely forgetting a couple guys as well, but not only is their 2021 running back room pretty good, but they just landed an absolute star in the 2022 class. The number 2 running back in the entire country just decided to commit to the Oklahoma Sooners, and he's a guy who could change the program when it's all said and done. In today's video, we're going to talk about who he is, what he brings to the table at Oklahoma, and why this commitment is such a big deal. So, without further ado, let's get started. The player we are going to be talking about in today's video is none other than Gavin Sawchuck. According to 24/7 Sports, Sawchuck is a 4-star recruit, the number 43 player in his class, and the second best running back in the country. He had nearly 30 scholarship offers, including schools such as Alabama, Stanford, Notre Dame, USC, and Ohio State, but he would ultimately decide to take his talents to Norman, Oklahoma, and play for his new running backs coach, DeMarco Murray. Not only was Murray there on that visit, but also Sooners legend Adrian Peterson was there as well. His dad said, quote, he said he knew from the first visit he took way before the pandemic this was his home. He said he walked into the weight room and it felt like home. Not only that, but the Oklahoma program fit the kind of morals and standards that the Sawchuck family represents. And their pillars of faith, family, education, and football were all represented in Oklahoma. And he said compared to some of the other big schools, he felt like Oklahoma actually checked all the boxes and wasn't just about football. The Sawchuck family has visited Norman twice, and after this weekend's barbecue, Sawchuck decided it was time to pencil in where he wanted to go. The visit obviously went well, and Sawchuck had this to say, quote, it was a love for all the other programs. I had great times out there, and I can see myself at all those schools, but I knew when I visited Oklahoma, I knew I wanted to be there. I knew I wanted to be there, I knew I had to be there, and I didn't feel that there was any other school that could help me make my decision. The Sooners are getting a very talented running back, as he is second to only Emmanuel Henderson, who is a 5-star running back headed to Alabama. Oklahoma did not sign a running back in the class of 2021, so signing Sawchuck and 4-star top 50 recruit Raleek Brown is absolutely huge for him, and this is a huge addition to their 2022 class. So what are they getting in him? Well, he's one of the fastest players in the country, as he ran a 10.62 in the 100-meter dash, and a 6.46 55-meter yard dash. He averaged nearly 10 yards a carry as he ran for 1,239 yards and 17 touchdowns as a junior in only 8 games. In case you didn't know, he is from the state of Colorado, and that's not the first place I think of in terms of big-time talent, but he's the number 1 player in the state. He's already started on varsity for 3 years, and has had nearly 4,000 yards and 50 touchdowns so far. He's going to play in the All-American Bowl, and his stock should settle at about where he's at now. In terms of what the scouts think, they say he has a great frame with a narrow build and a strong lower half. He has elite to top end speed and lightning quick reflexes, and he's great at running through lanes and separating from defenders in open space. They also say he's lethal beyond the second level and a touchdown threat from anywhere on the field. So yeah, he is obviously talented, and he kind of wants to do something that no Oklahoma running back has ever done. Sawchuck said, quote, it's a rich tradition at Oklahoma. The thing that's most crazy is that they don't have a Doak Walker Award winner yet. He said those guys got robbed, and he wants to pull that off for them. So yeah, Oklahoma is a great place if you're a running back, as they have put a lot of guys in the NFL, and they always seem to do well. He should fit right in with the program, and right now the only knock on his game that I can see is that his competition level isn't the greatest in the world, and scouts believe he needs to add bulk to his frame. Outside of that, though, he's going to be seen as an immediate third down back, a player on special teams, and someone they can use in open space. The Oklahoma 2022 class is looking pretty strong so far, especially at the running back position, and I'm excited to see what he is going to do in a couple of years. What do you guys think, though? If you're an Oklahoma fan, let me know who the greatest running back in Oklahoma football history is, who your favorite running back on the current roster is, and what you think of Gavin. Before you go, be sure to hit that like button if you want to support today's video, subscribe if you have not already, and check out my video about why Eric Gray is the missing piece to Oklahoma in 2021. I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.